So we got an EKG / cardiology type question. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. When using an EKG tracing to confirm the patient's heart rate, what can the provider expect the heart rate to be if the R waves appear regularly on every other dark line on the graph paper? Would it be A, 300 beats per minute, B, 150 beats per minute, C, 100 beats per minute, or would it be D, 75 beats per minute? So I'm sure most of you are going to say, Mike, what does it matter? My monitor tells me what the heart rate is. Well, what if you don't have the heart rate on your monitor? Or what if it's a 12 lead EKG? Everyone knows a 6-second strip, you can count the R waves, but let's go ahead and talk about another type. So now the first thing I want you to know is how EKG paper is designed. Now there are little boxes and then there's large boxes. So if you take a look at this EKG paper above me, we have 5 small boxes within 1 large box. Okay, now whenever we're trying to determine rate or speed of that heart rate, I want you to pay attention to the large boxes. And what I mean by paying attention to large boxes, I want you to pay attention to the QRS or that R wave whenever it is touching a large box. Let's take a look. So right here, I can see that I have a R wave that is touching a large box, right? It's right on the dark line. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to count how many large boxes are in between each R wave. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 large boxes in between my R to R interval. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the number 300 and then I'm going to divide that by how many large boxes are in between each R to R. So in that example, 300 divided by 4 is 75. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the question that I asked originally. Every other large box or dark red line has an R wave, just like this one up here. What is the rate? Now, if you remember, we have 2 large boxes in between each R to R interval. If you take the number 300, divide that by 2, you get 150. So that means the heart rate is 150. The answer is B.